Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. I'm going to start trying to do these on the full moon, but I'm thinking about maybe starting it on Twitch and having y'all support on Patreon as well. Maybe do it straight from Patreon. Waiting for this to get to where I can blow it out. All right. Oops, sorry, Pony Boy. I accidentally kicked him. So, I'm going to start with some collective readings, but as usual, I will be open for readings by donation, so feel free to ask your questions, and I will be watching the chat. I broke out some of my cards that I haven't used in a while. I've had them at the flea market to use there and just never brought them home, but I finally did so that I could use them for live streams. I've got some decks that I made. I've got some decks that I've just really enjoyed over the years, and I have a deck that my friend and business partner Brittany Poff made. This is the Magical Bitch Oracle, and I will be utilizing it for my my collective readings. So these are going to give us a prompt to look into with tarot. So obviously, if you see a deck that you feel a connection to, that you're drawn to, feel free to request it for your reading. Otherwise, I'm going to mostly be using the Magical Bitch Oracle and the decks that I have made. So, I'm going to take my title cards off of the Fool's Journey. I can take a moment to show you guys what the what this deck is. Hi Katie, welcome. I'm so excited to have you on, and everybody who's watching. I'm going to be doing collective readings instead of zodiac readings this time, but as always, if you have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments in the chat, and I'll get to it as soon as I see it. Readings are by donation, but I wanted to take just a second while I'm recording this live to show my Fool's Journey deck. It comes with this beautiful title card, tarot tips, I'm not going to sit here and make you read the whole thing or listen to me read the whole thing, and it's got some spreads too that you can follow. So it's very cool. And then these are cards that have the upright and reversed meanings on them. I went with very non-distracting artwork for these cards, made with neurodivergence in mind. But I'm not going to stall all day. I'm going to go ahead and get into this with the Magical Bitch Oracle to see what we are looking into right now. Okay, what does the collective need to hear right now? Also, look how beautiful these are with the holographic edges. I'm in love. Okay, what does the collective need to hear right now? There's a few things that it seems like the collective needs to hear, so let's see what they are. Shit is gonna hit the fan sometimes. That doesn't mean life will always suck. Family or not, they need to be cut the fuck off. You know what, bitch? It is time to cut your hair. Go ahead. So we have some big changes for the collective. We are seeing some shit hitting the fan, obviously. We're seeing people getting cut out of your life, and we're seeing change to your physical appearance as well. So to me, this seems like someone is leaving a toxic situation. Things just blew up, and you're ready to move on and just leave them in the dust, honestly. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. I am so excited for our podcast episode next month. It's almost here. Oh, my goodness. All right. So let's... Okay. I didn't even get to speak, and we have some volunteer cards. I was going to say, let's get some details on what's going on. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, relaxation, and homecoming. We have the Emperor reversed, domination, excessive control, lack of discipline, and inflexibility. And then we have Temperance, balance, moderation, patience, and purpose. So to me, this is kind of saying that this is a falling out with someone that you haven't seen in a while. You were actually really excited to see them when they were coming around. I'm definitely getting the feeling that this is like an older male relative, possibly your own father, but it could just be a father figure or like an uncle that's older than you, older cousin, something along those lines. Y'all got into a huge fight, or you are about to get into a huge fight. This situation does not call for kissing and making up. This calls for cutting them out. I know it's very disappointing that you have to cut this person off, but their actions speak so much louder than their words. And this was your decision, is what I'm feeling. This was your decision, and you couldn't be happier about breaking off this connection. Like, you were super excited to see them, and then they absolutely disappointed you in, honestly, the worst possible way. They just showed their true colors. And you just cut them off without a second thought, and now you're ready to move on. You're ready to discover who you are nowadays. Hi, Heather. Welcome. Hi, Tristan. Welcome. So excited to have so many people at the same time. Usually it's like one or two, and then just me by myself. I'm going to finish the story that's going on right now, and then I will move on to the next energy group in the collective. I feel like you gave this person like 1,000 chances to do better too. I think this is someone that you made excuses for. So now we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the World. So this person was trying to dominate your finances. This is someone who was very financially abusive. So we have lost opportunity, lack of planning and foresight, financially inept, obsessed with wealth and status, stubborn. And then we have the World, completion, integration, accomplishment, travel, and harmony. So we are seeing, like, I'm kind of feeling like these are the results cards, and these are like the stuff leading up to it, just because of the correlation with the cards that I pulled to begin. So that's why I'm feeling like this is someone who was very financially abusive, who gave you kind of bad advice, and now that they are cut out of your life and you're ready to move on, you're going to start seeing things coming up your way. I am super excited for you to have this this freedom. And I really, really hope that it goes as well as the cards say that it's going to go, because this is going to be the best decision you ever made, cutting this person off. Oh, that's okay, Tristan. You can hop back on whenever you want to if you get a chance, but drive safely. That is number one priority. I'm actually super excited to have Stephanie on because she lives all the way across the country in California. And we are 3 hours apart in time zones. So she doesn't always get to come on my lives, and I'm super excited to see her. Elliot, it is donation based. My links are in the description of the video. I also accept Facebook Pay. And if you don't see the links, let me know. I will be more than happy to post again. I'll give you just a moment before I start pulling for the collective again so that I don't accidentally skip over you. Okay, it looks like we lost Elliot, so I'm going to go ahead and get back into the collective. I'm going to pull for the next energy group, and if he comes back, then I will get to him. All right. Let's see what's next. What else does the collective need to hear? Okay. Sometimes they'll jump out sideways. No response is a response. Stay in tonight with a good show or a good book, please. So someone has ghosted you and your guides want you to do some self-care for it. Let's see what else. See if we can get some details. This one seems pretty complete, but I'm still going to pull. All right, the Tower, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So, this starts off with a sudden upheaval, chaos, change. This is your wake-up call. All this anxiety and worry and fear that you've been feeling is kind of needless, honestly, because you can just move on and live your best life without them. This is kind of talking about, I feel like this is like a romantic connection where you've been stressing, you're down bad for this person, and you've been so stressed, making your whole world about them, and then suddenly they just stopped responding, and this is your cue to take care of you and make sure that you are good, because clearly they do not care. Spend time with yourself. Stephanie, did you say my name just for funsies, or were you trying to get my attention to look at Alex's comment above you, or Elliot's comment above you? Or something else? Oh, how do you invite people? I think you can just tag them. Are you wanting me to invite you on camera or... Okay, cool. How do you invite people? There should just be a share button for you, though. If you look like... I don't know exactly where it's going to be listed. Because it looks different for me doing the live than it would if I was watching it. I appreciate that you want to. Yes, please do. Thank you, Heather. Let me go ahead and actually... It won't let me select all. That makes me sad. I'll just click and invite a whole bunch of people and see what sticks. Spaghetti at the wall method, you guys. Guerrilla marketing. Click them all. I'll click as many as I can before I get sick of clicking buttons and want to get back to reading. Okay. People are going to be like, why? Why are you sending me this? Well, because I'm live and you need to see it. I feel like using my Moonology for a minute. I mean, it's the full moon. Of course I gotta do some Moonology cards. Hi! If you just got a random invite from me, it's because I was spamming all my friends. Alright, yeah, let's see what the Moonology deck has to say. Just for the collective here. Soda Pop, what are you doing? Can y'all see Soda Pop in the background? Ain't he so cute? Okay. I love you too, Sheila. Alright, so the collective from the Moonology deck. This just was calling to me. We have that emotions are running high. That's the supermoon. We have step out of your comfort zone with the North Node, and adjustments are required with the third quarter moon. Soda Pop, please don't steal my cloth. Okay, so to me this says exactly what it sounds like. Emotions are running high. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. You're in a situation that is very emotional. It's getting kind of uncomfortable, and you need to like change your approach to how you're handling it. I'm actually gonna read from the book here, and I just noticed none of these are zodiac, which is really interesting. So I think these are all going to be listed in the back of the book. Supermoon. Success is close. You must trust. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Something exciting lies ahead. So, like, emotions are super high. It's tense, but exciting things are coming. And then we have the... Where's my North Node? There's the South Node. There's the North Node. I know I'm headed in the right direction. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face fear and get over it. And then we have the third quarter moon. I know it's in here. I guess it's towards Front of the book. Third quarter mood. Okay, so yes, adjustments are required. I'm reevaluating the situation. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. To me, this really sounds like classic refusal of the call. You are resisting the call to your destiny because it's not within your comfort zone. Things are headed in the direction that they are meant to go in, and you're going to get there one way or another, so you might as well stop fighting it. Oh, goodness. Stephanie, I'm not sure off the top of my head on the chicken wings. I hope you figure it out, though. Cook them till they're white. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through. It keeps shifting around. Anyway. If I miss anybody, call me out. But I'm going to finish this story, and then I'm going to scroll through the chat and check and see what else needs to be done. Okay. So what is this destiny? Like, let's narrow down this energy group and find out what the destiny is that's being kind of ran away from. You're meant to do something. What is it? Okay. We have Justice reversed, Strength, the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Hanged Man. So, unfairness, lack of accountability, dishonesty, strength, courage, persuasion, influence, compassion, meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, inner conflict, conflict avoidance, tension release, and pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, and faith. So one way or another, you're going to get to where you need to be. This doesn't really tell us what the thing is that you're supposed to do, but it is showing me the energies and emotions surrounding it. We're seeing that this is something that you feel is completely unfair. You feel like you shouldn't have to do this. Why you? I think it's something really, really important to the collective. Just channeling, I will pull also, but just channeling here, I kind of feel like you're supposed to be influential to the people of your time, and you just don't wanna. Yeah, absolutely. So we have death reversed, resistance to change, personal transformation, inner purging, stagnation. We have the Two of Swords, difficult decisions, weighing up options, and impasse, avoidance. And then the Nine of Pentacles reversed, self-worth, overinvestment in work, hustling. You're more focused on like your day-to-day life than you are on the actual changes that you can and should be making in the world. I think you're watching Revolution TikTok a lot. You might also be a fan of Has Been Hotel, and other shows with like themes of revolution, change, civil rights. I think you're like very pissed about the state of the world and you want change, but you don't want to be the one to do it. Success, public recognition, progress, self-confidence. This is the Six of Wands. We have the Hermit, soul-searching, introspection, being alone, inner guidance. And we have the Three of Cups, celebration, friendship, creativity and collaboration. This is basically saying, like, you don't necessarily have to be the one leading the cause. You just have to bring awareness. And you have to do so with the help of your friends, your colleagues, whoever will listen. Take the time to look within yourself and determine, like, what are your values? What is that change that you want to see in the world? And then, like, join an initiative. Even if all you're doing is just posting on the internet and bringing awareness to the situations, like, that's still something. Give in and, you know, join that initiative, because, like, I can tell, like, wholeheartedly, you want to inside. You just don't know where to get started. You don't want to end up being the one in charge. You feel like no one's going to listen to you, but they will. You just have to start speaking. It's everyone, Stephanie. That's the collective. Yes, it's both of us, and it's the whole world. Like, everyone should be getting this message, and everyone should feel like it's for them, because that one was super important. And if you don't feel like it's for you, you're wrong. Or you're on the wrong side. Oh yeah, I just personally attacked the whole internet just now. If you feel personally attacked, find out why. Now I see why the Moonology wanted to come out so bad. Let's give this one some love. Let's do the Keepers of the Light. We haven't touched them in a while. It's been so long since I've even gotten to do a an identifying guides reading. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which way these need to go so that everything's upright when I shuffle them. No, I messed up. It's fine. Some of these are upside down, but it doesn't mean anything. I hope you guys know that. It means nothing that they're upside down. It just means that I messed up and turned them the wrong way. Let's just see. What do the Keepers of the Light have to say to the collective right now? And of course, they're all upside down. Anyway. Okay, so we have Kali Ma facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. We have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. And then we have Hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So this is basically saying, like, you've been getting a lot of messages, like downloads from your guides already, and they can be scary. I think that these are coming in the form of dreams. You might be having nightmares, or you might be having dreams with, like, a theme of facing your fears and then coming to love and acceptance in the end. I kind of feel like you are on the path to learning how to love the things that you fear versus how to run away from them. And that's very important to the collective, because if you don't learn to love the things that you fear, then you're just going to needlessly continue to fear them and not make any changes. I like Kali too. She is beautiful. She is fierce. She is a force to be reckoned with. Strong women love Kali. Strong women embody Kali. Let's see if there's anything else that the Keepers of the Light would like to say at this time. We do have one. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. That's so sweet. For anyone watching, I do offer, I do offer like messages from guides and, guide discovery, I guess you could call it. I don't market it because it's a very like personal thing, to like go through and discover who your guides are and like who's been reaching out to you. So I do prefer that my clients like reach out and ask versus me just offering it on a scheduler and maybe they click it just for fun. Because, you know, that's just not how I roll. Let's go back to the Magical Bitch Oracle. Bottom of the deck energy right here. They're not your friend, and they never were. Sorry about it. Sad day. Oh, yeah. Abriana and I, we have been talking about bringing her back on in August. She's going to do my chart, and we're going to talk some more about promoting each other. So I'm super excited about that. I need to just chat with her just for fun some more. Let's see if anything else wants to come out for this energy group. Not really. Let's see if I can shuffle that one more time and see if that's it on the Magical Bitch or if it's time to move on to Tarot. We got a couple. Nobody can hold you back but you, bitch. Make up your mind before it's made up for you. So, I'm not 100% sure if these are supposed to go together or if I just kind of made that happen by pulling that bottom of the deck energy and leaving it on the table. So let's just see. Brittany, I'm so excited to be using your cards today. These are fantastic, and I love them so much. And they go great with the Fool's Journey. They go fantastic with these. Okay, so I just got one. Inner conflict, conflict avoidance, tension, release. So to me, that's kind of a no. These don't go together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card to go with each of these. And just kind of get some more detail. And then I will move on to the next one. Okay. Pulled 3 top to bottom. Okay, so they're not your friend and they never were. Sorry about it. We have the Knight of Wands. Energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, and impulsiveness. So to me, this is saying that you had someone in your life that you absolutely adored and then they showed their true colors. They personally have a tendency to just act impulsively. I feel like they were kind of using you to get to something else, like either some status or like get to another friend of yours. And once they got it, they just kind of dropped you. And then we have nobody can hold you back but you, bitch. Self-compassion, inner feelings, moodiness, emotionally manipulative. That's the King of Cups reversed right here. So I'm feeling like you really do need some self-compassion because right now you are holding yourself back by being kind of pouty and over emotional. It's not a cute look. And then make up your mind before it's made up for you. This is the Hierophant. Spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs, conformity, tradition, and institutions. So if you are not the one in the driver's seat of your life, then that means someone else is. I'm getting that line from Hamilton. If you stand for nothing, what will you fall for? So this is a time for you to like make up your mind on your own principles instead of letting someone else direct your principles for you, because right now you're kind of just following like a sheep. And you know, if you're meant to be a sheep, then be a sheep. That's up to you. Find a good shepherd. If you're meant to be the shepherd, then stop pretending that you're a sheep. And that's up for you to decide. Okay, I am going to read the chat and see what's going on, because I'm sure I missed at least one thing. Okay. Oh, I'm doing them kind of at random. I haven't started the next energy group yet. I'm just kind of doing them. I keep trying to scroll through and it like scrolls way too high. Well, I saw Brittany say donation based, but I don't see the thing that it is directed at. I don't see the other comment. So I don't know what I missed. If anyone's looking to purchase a reading right now, I'm going to give just a moment to make a comment before I move on to the next energy group. Yeah, absolutely. I'll pull a yes or no for you. I've also got my pendulum if you prefer that. And if you want me to pull from cards, just tell me which deck you want. I got them all. I have the Fool's Journey and the Cat Tarot over here as well. Just a reminder, if anyone does want a reading, go ahead and check the comments, or not the comments, the description of the video, and all my payment links are there. I also take Facebook Pay. But I'm going to use the Cat Tarot for this one. I love the Cat Tarot. It is so precious. Blind question, right, Brittany? You just want to hold on to the question yourself, right? It volunteered. Okay, so this is the Three of Cups. So that is a resounding yes. The Three of Cups has, I feel, a very collaborative energy. So yes, with the help of friends is the answer that I am getting here. In this case, depending on the question, friends could be actual friends of yours, or it could be the help of your guides. Yes, these are the ones you got me. I hated them until I figured out how the suits worked. So once I figured out what these were and what the suits were, now I love them. I love them so much. Because the energy has always been fantastic, but I had a hard time figuring out how these worked. So just for anyone who also had the same problem, these little Saturn looking things, these are wands. Obviously, these are cups, because it looks like a cup. Triangles are swords. And the little green circles are pentacles. And the rest is self-explanatory. I hope that resonated, Brittany. Will you ask how the results will go to the yes of that question? Absolutely. Those were about to fly across and then I caught them, so I went ahead and let them do their thing. So, the results. We have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands, so this is going to be a very emotionally fulfilling adventure. It's going to be a kind of a thrill ride. You don't want to act too terribly impulsively because you don't want to be like foolish. You don't want to go into things without any sort of plan, but you are able to act on not really impulse per se, but on intuition. Like when the thing feels like the thing to do, it is the thing to do. So let me see if there's anything else that wants to come out for this. Well, let me read that then. If it keeps popping up for you, let me read what the Cat Tarot has to say about it. So, the Ace of Cups, upright. Your bowl spilleth over. New beginnings take center stage, and while this can serve you just as well in your day-to-day life, its true calling is in matters of the heart. The water lilies in the background symbolize good things coming from dark growth. Think good thoughts, big love, healing, and spiritual growth. And just while I have it out, I'll go ahead and read out the Knight of Wands. You're being controlled by your impulsive nature. Those colorful ribbons in your line of vision are pretty hard to resist. There's nothing wrong with spontaneity, except when it affects your ability to follow through. Don't get bored halfway through the game and walk away. So, pretty much what I was saying. This is going to be a thrilling adventure. You can be spontaneous. You can act on your intuition. Just don't get carried away. I'm going to see if there's anything else that wants to come out for that, and then I will move to the next energy group, unless someone else has questions. Or if Brittany has more questions. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles and then Temperance. We do want to be patient during this time. We don't want to get too greedy. We don't want to be like taking things from people who need it more. We want to be patient and know that the things that are meant for us will come to us when the time is right. So hopefully that resonates with what you were asking about. Everything's good. Everything's golden. Everything is flowing super well, and the divine timing is on your side. Just be patient. Don't be too spontaneous, but follow your heart and your intuition. You're good. I hope that's a good cry. I appreciate it. Thank you. And enjoy the rest of your shift. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can scroll a little bit, just to see. A work situation / person, but at the same time, I feel kind of called out by the bitch deck. Well, you want me to read you some more from the bitch deck then? I'll pull a couple. Did you want to tell any details, or did you just want me to see what comes out for you, Heather? Let's see if anything else wants to come out from this. Alrighty, I'm checking that now. Okay. They're not your soulmate. Trust me on this one. It's very... There we go. Damn it, you have a right to be upset. The cards don't want to talk about work. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Let's pull some from the Fool's Journey. Let's use the Anima Tarot. I want to use the Anima Tarot. It needs some love. Let's see. Okay, so we have a few. Okay, so we have the Sun reversed. I want everyone to see these beautiful cards that I made, so I'm going to read these to you. Keep your face to the sunshine, and you cannot see a shadow. Helen Keller. We have the Eight of Swords upright. How many people are trapped in their everyday habits? Part numb, part frightened, part indifferent. To have a better life, we must keep choosing how we are living. Albert Einstein. The Ten of Swords. It's hard to tell who has your back from who has it long enough just to stab you in it. Nicole Richie. That one was also reversed. And then the Six of Cups. We grow up with dreams in our eyes and songs on our lips. And we discover that life is not what we thought it would be. And then we discover nostalgia. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. This does not feel like it wants to talk about work. This feels like it wants to talk about your relationship. And I'm not about to air that to the whole world. So I'm not going to go into detail on like the situation that I think this is referring to. But I am going to say that you have a right to be upset about the things that just happened. You have a right to be, you have a right to feel betrayed because you were, and it's okay to let yourself feel the things that you're feeling. That's essentially what this wants to say. And now I am going to try again to pull for your work situation. You said follow your heart and trust your intuition while I was doing laundry, and this lady overheard it, and I think it was a sign for her. Aww. Oh man. Well, did that resonate with your coworker situation? Did they kind of stab you guys in the back? You or anyone else at the job? You don't have to say it in the chat, but if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's where I'll leave that. I'll see if I can get it to pull again. Okay. Anything else on the work situation? Not private home life. King of Pentacles. A thing is right when it tends to preserve the integrity, stability, and beauty of the biotic community. It is wrong when it tends otherwise. Aldo Leopold. So it kind of feels like they ruined the structural integrity of the workplace. Is that accurate? Dang, I'm sorry. I don't blame you. I would do the same thing if I didn't really want to call anybody out publicly. Yeah, it basically what this wants to say is that they kind of ruined the integrity of the workplace with whatever it is that they did, and the way that they quit. I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for, but I can do a private reading for you later. Yes, that is the perfect way to choose violence, is by supporting your son at his wrestling thing. And promoting it in the comments. Absolutely. I don't know what a micro wrestling fest is, but I'm glad that you got tickets to it. Hi, Dustin. All right. Let's just do a collective energy read with the Prism Oracle. Yeah, hit me up later, Heather, with a message, and we'll dive deeper. And that goes for anyone who wants a private reading. All you have to do is hit me up. I can send you my scheduling link, or we can make some time if it's something very short. It's midget wrestling. That's wonderful. So I swear, I really thought that it was like your son's wrestling thing that you were talking about earlier, like for school or something. Nope, that is completely incorrect. Wrong conclusion. That's okay. Let's see. General energy for the next energy group. Okay, we had a few that wanted to come out. In like their own specific order that they wanted to be read. Kids and midgets, tomato, tomato. I love you. You're hilarious. Okay, so the next energy group, we have a very long energy spread. Okay, we have caution, frustration, love, growth, and creativity. That is so many for what was supposed to just be... Okay, I think I know what we've got here. So, what you think is happening, what's really happening, how can you best guide yourself through this time, what is the situation teaching you, and the outcome. Okay, that fits. I didn't really plan to use a spread, but then I found this what is going on spread in the book when I was flipping through about to like read what the cards each mean. And it resonated. So here we are. So what you think is happening is that you are being cautious. What's really happening is that you are acting out of frustration. Love can best guide you through this time. The situation is teaching you about growth, personal growth, and the outcome is going to be creativity. So I am going to actually flip through and read these like I was originally planning to. Yellow. Okay, caution. This card is a signal not to rush things. It asks you to slow down and listen to your inner voice. If something doesn't feel right about the situation that you're in, ask questions, honor your intuition, and proceed with care. Frustration. Should be a orange card. Where is it? There it is. For some reason, despite all your best efforts, you aren't able to achieve what you're working towards, and that's frustrating. Instead of getting angry or disappointed, take a step back or a break from whatever is going on. What are some alternative approaches to this situation? Is there a solution that you haven't tried yet? Would a new perspective help you find a solution? And love is supposed to be what helps you get through this. So let's see what the love card says too. Where's that? There it is. When this card arises, it's a sign to notice the love that exists in your life, whether as a romantic, platonic, or familiar love, or even an intense interest. Where and how is love manifesting in your life? How can you embrace it? And then we have growth. This card speaks to the transformational qualities of nature and its ability to softly grow and change throughout time. We are constantly growing and shifting throughout our lives. True growth means that you are moving toward your ultimate truth and the highest version of yourself. Sometimes growth can be painful, and you need to prune to make way for new blossoms. Remember that this is just a part of the process, and you're making your way toward your own sacred truth. And then we have our result of creativity. We all have the capacity to be creative and express ourselves. Don't shy away from engaging in creative acts and pursuits. When you're feeling inspired, it's important to embrace that magic spark and excitement and enjoy the creative process. So, basically, this is letting you know that the thing that you're going through, it's okay to be cautious. And actually, you're handling it very well by being cautious and not letting your frustrations get the better of you. It's a good idea to recognize the love that is currently in your life and recognize your support system so that you can grow and nurture your creative spirit, because they will help you to the best of their abilities. And I think that it'll help you find creative solutions to managing your frustration when it comes along. Okay. I'll just be in the comments giving destructive advice to everyone. Don't mind me. Ouchies. Well, Hades got me again. I just don't like to listen. Was that for the energy spread, Heather? Girl, you better listen. He's usually right. He's just kind of slow about it. I think because you and Stephanie are the ones interacting the most, I'm picking up on energy for at least one or the other of you. Let's see. Let's do a love reading. Got my Cosmic Intimacy Poetry of the Divine. It's a very small deck, but I enjoy it. I do have some of these are not oriented the way that I think they are, and that upsets me. Okay. There we go. I have designed a much larger version of this with the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine, the Divine Self, and a tarot to go with it, though I'm thinking about redoing the suits back to the traditional suits because the ones that I chose seem kind of weird to me now. But that's okay. Currently, it's all available on makeplayingcards.com. Look, I got some of them upside down again somehow. Anyway, I'm going to ignore the fact that some of them are upside down, and I'm just going to pull. Again, the orientation of these cards mean nothing. It's just like with the other oracle cards that I have. I am a free spirit. I need open skies, room to soar, someone to keep me grounded. So the people of this energy group, they have a free spirit on their hands who needs someone to pull them back down to earth. Or they are a free spirit who needs someone to pull them back down to earth. Let's see. Okay, so we have the King of Cups reversed, self-compassion, inner feelings, moodiness, emotionally manipulative. And we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, recovery from financial loss or spiritual poverty. And the Knight of Cups, creativity, romance, charm, imagination, and beauty. So to me, this kind of seems like the opposite of the card. To me, this seems like there is a very grounded person who needs some self-compassion in their life, and they need somebody to come and show them like what adventure really is. They need someone to come in and show them like, hey, life is fun. It doesn't have to be all seriousness. So this is the free spirit coming to swoop in and take the grounded person and show them what it's like to fly. Not a huge fan of Earth, to be honest. Would not like to mentally return to Earth. I love you. Well, it's okay. If you're in this energy group, you're gonna get swooped into the sky. Let us see. I'll do one more of these at least, and then I think at that point I will have used every deck that I have. That's pretty cool. Well, not every deck that I have, but every deck that I have out. One more love group. My world grows dimmer each moment that you are gone. Come to me in the dead of night when your lover is fast asleep. So this is someone who is very down bad for their ex. They broke up. They're really wanting them to come back around. They're okay with this is a very feminine energy. They're okay with being the side chick in the situation, and honestly, respect yourself. I feel like I need to pull a magical bitch to go with this one. Okay, one of them just really wants to come out so bad. So we'll just see what that was. Stop letting them have so much power over you, babe. Yeah, you don't have to wait for them to come back around. You don't have to. I'm getting Stay by Sugarland. Specifically like that last chorus where she's like, why don't you stay? I'm up off my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. You can't give me what I need. I can't remember the next line, but that's what I'm feeling. Is that kind of energy. Like, you're in this, like, somewhat desperate headspace, like begging this person to come back to you, knowing that they're with somebody, knowing that they are not that into you, and that you're just kind of a plaything for them. And it's time to show some self-respect and stop letting them have so much power over you. You're the only one who gets to have power over you. So whoever that's for, I hope that this message reaches you. Alright, how long have I been live? Let's see. Been live for over an hour. Yeah, that's part of it, Heather. When she begs you not to go. Yeah, that's it. When she begs you not to go, there's one thing you should know. I don't have to live this way. Why don't you stay? That's the next part of that last chorus. Thank you for jogging my memory. I've been at it for over an hour. If either of you have questions you want me to address, now's the time to speak. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, I didn't even know we had another person in here because it says there's just 2 for me. But hey, Melanie, if you're still here, hi, how are you? Nice. Also fair. Trying to find English words in English. Stephanie, you should be a comedian. You're on a roll tonight. What the fuck touched me last night? Alright. Trying to decide what of these tools can answer a question like that. I actually physically felt it, which I don't think that's happened before. So let's go ahead. We'll start by narrowing it down with pendulum. Show me a response for spirit. Okay, now show me a response for Faye, I guess. And then just to add a third option, show me a response for demon. Okay. And then show me other. Okay. So, what was it? Spirit. Okay. Show me a yes response. Show me a no response. Was this a malevolent spirit? Yes or no? Well, it was not a malevolent spirit, but it was a spirit. So now that I know kind of what it was, I'm not sure if it's a specific spirit you're aware of that I've wanted to connect with on the other side. Okay. I'm going to pull from... I'm going to pull from this one. I know it's not someone who's in this deck, but I can get an archetype of this spirit from this. So tell me a little bit about this spirit. Okay, it has several things to say about it. So, like, this is going to be a large description. Okay. Bear with me while I get these in frame. Okay, we have Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Jwal Kul, Dharma unfolding, remember that you are on a path, take one step at a time to happiness. Lady Nada, heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Paul Divination, experiencing grace, share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And then Serapis Bay, ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. So this tells me that it is not a malevolent spirit. This is actually a very loving spirit that actually wants to guide you on your journey. And I think with the heart awakening here, I feel like they want to help you open up your heart chakra specifically. What else do we have going on here? This doesn't indicate a passed on loved one because that card is in this deck. Let's go ahead and see if this is a... Is this that specific spirit that I'm already aware of? No, this is a different one. That's a very hard no. They're nice. Let's see. Five of Cups, regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, and grief. The Five of Swords, conflict, disagreement, competition, defeat, winning at all costs. And then Justice reversed, unfairness, lack of accountability, and dishonesty. So this is kind of conflicting with what I just pulled, but I'm not sure exactly how. I think that I just need more information because, like, I'm getting that they overall are, like, a very, like, loving energy. They have something to teach you. So I'm kind of wondering if this is, like, what it's trying to teach you. So let me pull just a little bit more. I want to know if this was, like, their past experience that they want to share with you. Okay, this basically says yes to me. So we have the King of Pentacles, wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance. We have the Ace of Cups, love, new relationships, compassion, creativity. And then the Four of Pentacles, saving money, security, conservatism, scarcity, and control. I feel like this is just a spirit that came through that wants to tell you about their life, if possible, so that you don't make the same mistakes that they made in their life. I'm kind of getting the feeling that this is someone who possibly lived through the Great Depression, and they just found you and wanted to share their experiences with you. Maybe because of the recession that we're currently going through. Sorry, I'm reading this. I'm waiting for this pop-up to go away. Maybe it's a spirit pretending to be loving. No, I kind of feel like it's actually a loving spirit. It's just like these kind of feel like feelings that were coming from the spirit. Like, I feel like they feel like that things in their life were unfair. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent, creature comforts, and the Hermit, soul-searching, introspection, being alone, and inner guidance. So yeah, this kind of feels like someone who just really wants to give you their life story and do so in a way that is nurturing and helps you to, I don't know, it feels like they want to help you with your money. It very well could be the ancestor of someone connected to you. It's not one of your ancestors per se. I really feel like this person lived through the Depression. Like, that just keeps popping up in my head that they lived through the Depression. Okay, so I got that wrong. They didn't live through the Depression. Because the Magician is basically telling me that I'm wrong. The Hanged Man, pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, faith. And then the Magician, reverse, manipulation, poor planning, untapped talent. So let's see if I can get what detail I got wrong. The Nine of Swords reversed, and the Two of Pentacles. So you have inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets, releasing worry, and then the Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, prioritization, and adaptability. Yeah, Heather is a great second opinion to get, actually. I feel like it's an older grandmother that has had several past lives. Okay, this is a longer comment, so let's see. I never knew spirits could actually physically touch you. It was so weird. Oh, I've been physically touched by spirits before. I never had that happen before, but I was half asleep, and it felt its hand poking at me, almost like it didn't know what or who I was. I've been pushed over. I've been pushed out of rooms. I have in the past. I never really brought it up to anybody, but I've had like spirit like lay a hand on my shoulder. Let's see. I just want to see like general energy, like the aura of this spirit pretty much is what I want right now. Passion and energy. So passion, where are you? You're in the reds. Ha 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 ha. Found it. How your perceived passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is a deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. And then energy. When this card appears, it asks you to pay attention to the energy that you've either recently cultivated or would like to cultivate. Tap into the momentum of something that you've been working on. Get excited about a new project or even a seemingly mundane task like cleaning your home. Now is the time to pursue whatever has been calling to you. I don't feel like this person died in your house or anything like that, but I do feel like it's someone who is really wanting to bring about like that passionate spark in you and just get you motivated for the things that you want in life. Like, I feel like, yeah, they were kind of confused about you, but like they've been watching you for the past couple days, and I think they were poking you to let you know that they were there, and that they kind of want to help. Like this person, they like you. They want to be your friend, and I think they want to tell you about their life and their financial hardships and like all the things that they had to go through in life, so that you'll have, you know, kind of a backboard to spring off of when you are ready to pursue your passions as well. Let's see. I'm about to give up on the soulmate I channeled because I'm done with the passive aggressive bullshit. Honestly, I don't blame you on that one. We've talked about that a couple times, and I know I always I always let you know, hey, like, you're allowed to just say enough is enough. I know your guides, you have some very slow-moving guides on your side. And it's okay to say, you know what, like, in the meantime, I can do whatever I want. I think this spirit wanted to tell you about their their life experiences, and like they really want to help you with their money, like that, with your money. That is like the thing that keeps pressing in my mind. That spirit's life might be good to dedicate a whole YouTube video to be honest. um Oh, I've had several soulmates that were just in my life to teach me lessons. It's exhausting. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, I think maybe if she's connected to anyone in your life, I think it's just someone in your apartment complex, maybe. Maybe she was there to visit them and then just happened upon you as well and liked your energy. I definitely agree with Heather on the grandma energy. It really does feel like grandma energy. This is someone who's they died of old age is what I'm feeling. And I feel like they died with, I feel like they died in debt, honestly, is what I'm feeling. Like, they died and didn't have anything to leave to their children. So when they find somebody who needs help, it feels like they just want to help because they couldn't in life. I definitely want to look more into this spirit later. I'd love to dedicate a whole YouTube video to her. Oh, absolutely. If you're cool with Stephanie messaging you, like, I don't gatekeep my clients. Stephanie is my friend before she is my client. But sorry, I bumped my thing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I will try to get on again next full moon. I'm kind of thinking about doing this on Twitch or Patreon instead of Facebook, and instead of doing like donation based, just do like a subscription, and then maybe jumping on more often. So let me know what you guys think of that as well. I'll be posting this to YouTube later, so like leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a good night. Thank you for sticking around and being so active, Heather and Stephanie. I appreciate it very much. And have a good night.